I'm joined now by one of the co-authors, in fact the gentleman who released the report, Anil Ghanwat साहब हमारे साथ हैं, joining us from Maharashtra. शेतकरी संगठन, which is a farmers organization से आप जुड़े हुए हैं. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अनिल जी. Thank you for joining us.
हाँ नमस्ते नमस्ते जी.
नमस्ते. तो आपने ये रिपोर्ट रिलीज कर दी या लीक कर दी, जो भी कहा, कैसे कहा जा सकता है, बिकॉज क्योंकि इसको आप कह रहे थे, मैंने आपके इंटरव्यूज देखे, आप फ्रस्ट्रेटेड थे कि ये रिपोर्ट सुप्रीम कोर्ट के पास थी, इसको बाहर नहीं रिलीज किया जा रहा था. लेकिन अब जैसे आपने ये रिपोर्ट सामने रखा है, आपने कहा है कि 86% फार्मर्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस ने इन फार्म लॉज को सपोर्ट किया है, इफ आई एम करेक्ट. लेकिन जी, बट सवाल ये उठ रहा है कि ये कहा जा रहा है क्योंकि जो प्रोटेस्टिंग फार्मर्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस थे वो आपको मिलने से उन्होंने रिफ्यूज कर दिया था, बिकॉज दे फेल्ट दैट दिस पैनल वाज बायस्ड, ऑल ऑफ यू वर एनीवे प्रो द फार्म लॉ, सो दे डिडंट मीट यू. तो आपने बाकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से मिलकर आप इस कंक्लूजन पे पहुंचे हैं. तो ये सवाल उठा जा रहा है कि ये कैसे फेयर एनालिसिस है कि आपने तो एक पूरे साइड से मिले ही नहीं. You only met farmers who are in support of it, और इस बेसिस पे आप कह रहे हैं कि 86% are in support.
Actually, we had invited 266 farmer organizations, including the SKM leaders.
Right.
But they had decided to not to interact with the committee. So, and we had called them personally. We sent text messages, we sent WhatsApp messages, and we have all the record. And they just denied meeting us. So we had to interact with those who were ready to interact with us. And the figure is 73 because it was a COVID period. And
sorry?
many of... Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Many of the farmer leaders couldn't travel to Delhi because of the COVID situation prevailing those days. And there were network issues for some farmer organizations. But out of those who had interacted with us, out of the 73, 61 had clearly supported the laws and with some suggestions. And there were a few, almost 14, 15 organizations who clearly said that we just want to repeal, we don't want to discuss anything. These are...
No, but do you feel, fair enough, while you may have made all efforts to reach out to the protesting farmers organizations, do you not feel that this is not a representative report then? Because you've essentially largely met people only from one side.
So what's the other alternative? The government had done an effort, the Honorable Supreme Court had done an effort to speak with everybody. If these people have denied, it's not the fault of the government, not of the Honorable Supreme Court, nor our committee.
Not the fault. I'm saying in your report, have you made it clear that this is not a representative view? This is largely the view only of one side.
No, it's not a view of one side. All the farmer organizations who had come to the committee, they had put in their view. They were not one-sided. The major, if we do this exercise again, and 1,000 organizations are invited, I think that there also you will find the same result.
No, sir. You just said if you have two sides in a debate, one side is boycotting or not coming, you largely speak to the other, and then you come up with a finding on the basis of that. That surely can't be representative.
So if these people wanted to have the representation, they should have come. So
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you. Then you should have. I'm saying you could have clarified that in your report, saying this is what we've come up with, but it's not representative because we largely only spoke to one side. But you're saying, but then you're contradicting yourselves and saying no, it isn't one-sided, but it sort of is. But anyway.
Okay.
Let me ask you this though. Okay, let me ask you this, that even if this is something that Yogendra Yadav has raised in one of his tweets, that even if they didn't come to you, is there a way that you could have gone to meet them because they were all sitting in the open, quite accessible, or you could have had someone survey their views?
There were security issues. The 26th January, that ordeal, that incident was there, and there were security issues. So we were not allowed to go to the agitation site. That was the problem. Otherwise, we had decided to go and have langar with our friends there, but the situation deteriorated, and due to the security issues, we didn't go to them. And now the time is not gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I mean, there was, of course, Republic Day, but by and large, they were sitting there for months. It was a peaceful protest. But, okay. But there's another question which has come up, which is that you said that you met 61 farmer organizations representing 3.3 crore farmers, which is a pretty big number. But apparently, you've not shared details of who these organizations are.
They are available with the Supreme Court, and we can share it later if the arrangements are made. Nothing is kept undercover. The whole procedure.
When you say it's with the Supreme Court, it's when you say it's with the Supreme Court, you've actually kind of released the report in public. So then why not release the names of the organizations that you met?
Oh, there's no harm. Actually, I don't know who is in possession of that data. Whoever is, he can go ahead and release it too. Or you can demand it under the RTI. That will be available, and each moment, each minute of the proceeding.
I'm saying you met these people. You mean to say the names of these organizations are not included in your report?
No, these names are not included.
Why not, if I may ask?
Those can be provided. I don't know why. Maybe we had to keep the report short, but they can be made available. They can be made available.
I see.
Each minute of the proceedings have been video recorded.
Okay. The other question
that can be made available.
All right. The other question which has come up is about this figure that you cite, 3.3 crore farmers supporting the farm laws. The estimate for the number of farmers in India is between 9 to 15 crores. 3 crore farmers comes to only between 20 to 40% of farmers. So it's not strictly 86%. It may be 86% of people you met, but it's not 86% of all farmers in India.
No, I'm not saying that it's 86% of the farmers. 86% of the organizations who interacted with the committee, that's the percentage given there. And the figure, 3.3 crore, comes from what the organization leader has said. We asked them how many members are there in your organizations, and they would say 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakhs. And that was what was given. And all of them were asked, even those who had opposed the laws, they had also given their figures. You can ask those people who had come into the committee meeting and been interviewed.
Well, we can't because we don't know who you met. You haven't released the names. But now just one other point, because you also got responses to your online questionnaire. You got, according to the report, close to 20,000 responses.
Yeah.
But according to, again, this has been analysis by Yogendra Yadav, you can tell me if it's right or wrong, that only about 5,000 were farmers. Close to 13,000, well, 12,500 were non-farmers.
They are stakeholders too. It's not necessarily they have to be farmers. They can be citizens, they can be, it was an open portal, so anybody could respond to it. So that was the, and the stakeholders, the stakeholders also have, they are going to benefit or they are going to lose. So they have a right to interact with the committee, and they have it through that dedicated portal.
Who are these stakeholders? Who are they? What's their identity?
They are traders, they are exporters, they are processors, millers, ginners. Anybody who deals in agriculture is a stakeholder, and he has put in his views here. He has contributed.
So there are details of who these people are.
Of course, of course.
Okay, because is it part of the report?
Yeah, it's a part of the report. We have given
The identities of these people.
We have their names, their phone numbers, everything is there.
Okay. In conclusion though, Ghanwat Saab, the fact is that the government has repealed the laws. So in that sense, is this whole exercise sort of infructuous?
Of course, it's infructuous. The laws are repealed. So the report is irrelevant today, may we say. Lekin,
but why did you then kind of leak it or make it public?
But the sufferings are for farmers are not over. We can't pull on with this system anymore. We have to have some change. We need a change. We need reforms, and this process has to continue to form reforms get reforms for agriculture. So we are going to continue with our agitation now.
With your agitation. Okay, all right. Ghanwat Saab, thank you very much indeed for joining us on NDTV. Thanks very much.
Thanks for inviting me. Thank you.